Hey, how's it going? We're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to talk about if something happens with Bitcoin that actually has happened and we were able to recover from it today, we could see Bitcoin go a lot lower. So this video is really to kind of talk to you about what's playing out with Bitcoin, what's playing out with the overall general crypto market, have a discussion with that, and quite honestly, have a very candid discussion about how low could we see Bitcoin go in the next week or so. So that's what I want to cover. As always, if you're new to me, my name is Austin. I cover crypto every single day with two goals: help you make more money, help keep you informed with what's going on. Okay. So what I want to share with you, if you look at right now, as of the recording of the video, Bitcoin is trading at 101,327. And what I wanted to talk to you about was the fact that if we do see Bitcoin drop below $100,000 and stay below 100,000, that we could see the potential for Bitcoin to go dramatically lower. Now, to call it what it is, you can see right here, this highlighted number, Bitcoin actually today in the last 24-hour cycle, this period has hit $99,990. And yes, I know that is below $100,000. So let's have that discussion. $100,000 is a big number as it relates to Bitcoin. It's the number that we've all subconsciously or even consciously gotten accustomed to staying above. And it is a massive psychological, emotional number. If we see Bitcoin drop below that number, stay below that number, like go to the high 90s, 98, 99, it is entirely possible that we're going to see Bitcoin drop even further. Now, there's two numbers you need to be aware of, and because I checked. There are a lot of buy orders in at 98,000 and 94,000, those two numbers respectively. So we have, in essence, if we do drop below 100,000 and we stay below that 100,000, let's say we drop to 99, 98, so forth. 98 is a first buy number where there's going to be a lot of millions and millions of dollars worth of buy orders that's going to execute to buy Bitcoin at that level. People put in their orders, if you will. And then below that, it's 94,000. So you need to be aware of it. Now, is that going to be enough to sustain us if we're continuing to drop? Because I want to go back to my opening statement. 100,000 is a big deal. Most people are not even aware that we hit $99,900 today in this 24-hour cycle. They're just simply not. Everybody looks at it and goes, okay, we're above 100,000, we're good. Because what will happen possibly here is we will see a cascading effect. And I am not making this video to spread FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. Some of you guys may want, you're spreading. No, I'm just having a very frank, bottom line, adult conversation with you. And I've had some conversations with some people that do a tremendous amount of technical analysis, and all of them are pretty much saying the same thing, that if we do drop below that 100,000, we're going to continue to see it probably drop into the low 90s. We got that 98, 94 buy execute order ranges. If we hit that 94,000, guess what, people? This is what's going to happen. People are going to open up buy orders at, say, 92, 90. Okay. But the question is whether or not if we drop below 100,000, it creates this kind of essentially a cascading negative red bearish continued move down. And look at the entire market here. Ethereum is down almost 9%. Guys, we're going to see Ethereum drop below 3,000. I don't want that to happen. I don't want it to happen, but I think we're going to possibly see that. XRP is down 6% to $2.20. Bitcoin drops below 100,000, continues to fall. We're going to see XRP go below $2 and continue to move down. Solana, you can have that discussion around every single major altcoin blue chip crypto out there. Okay. Now, is this a doom and gloom? We are done. We are toast discussion as far as kind of like a broader overview? No. Look, historically, November has been very good for crypto. And I have done a bunch of research in the last week, talked to a bunch of people, I've done some networking, talked to some people that are smarter than me they're deep into different forms of analysis, looking at Bitcoin and all of crypto. And the overriding consensus is that there's a lot of bullish factors going on in the market. And yes, there are bearish market factors as well. But I think fundamentally what's going on right now is market manipulation. And I heard that from multiple different people, and I firmly believe that myself. The crypto market is still relatively small, for it to be manipulated. Number one. Number two, we are in uncharted waters. In all previous cycles, there was a certain very small element of institutional investment going on, and the majority of it was retail investment that was driving it. Now that is flipped. The vast majority of the money in the market is institutional money in one way or the other. ETFs, over-the-counter purchases, institutions holding Bitcoin, other crypto assets, so forth. And retail is really not here. And so that does create a market where manipulation can transpire. But also beyond that, you have institutional buyers holding the majority of crypto, a lot of the crypto that is out there that is being held right now. And you have a lack of retail. Millions and millions of retail investors are not here, representing hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars or more of capital, investment capital, simply not here. So we have an uncharted water territory. Does that mean that I'm afraid that institutional buyers are going to dump their Bitcoin, dump their crypto? No, we're just in different uncharted waters. We know or knew how the market would react in previous cycles. We simply don't know now. We have the BlackRock ETFs. We have the different, all the different Bitcoin ETFs. We have institutional, we have pension funds that own Bitcoin. Do you think pension funds are going that own Bitcoin and own Bitcoin ETFs? Do you think they're going to dump their investment? No, not necessarily. I'm just simply painting a picture so that you understand it is a different market. It is a different landscape. Okay. And right now, the bears are in control. And the question is, how long will that last? Because long term, I have zero doubts about the Bitcoin market. I have zero doubts about the crypto market. It is going to be vastly bigger 6 months, a year, 2 years from now. Is this the last final big shakeout to get the last vestiges of retail investors to shake them loose? Possibly. And that's another dialogue point that we've talked about in previous videos. But regardless, we are here in this boat, and we could see it go lower. And so I want to hear your thoughts. Drop in the comments below. I appreciate you giving me a few minutes, and thanks for watching. See you.